It totally eclipses Buddy's prone body, and you see that the stones behind Buddy, past the figure walking away from the camera, the stones behind him begin to glow red, as though there is a red source of light. What you see is Buddy's body start as the red light glows even brighter, and you see splatters of blood as though Buddy's chest or stomach is being shredded and mutilated. And you suddenly see Buddy go, "Ah! Ah!" You watch as Buddy is brought back to life, looks up and goes, "Dang, y'all. I worship a nameless god of rage."
Did all of the rat grinders die and get brought back to life?
Maybe in the Chaos Mountains.
Yeah.
There's a moment where Kipper Lily talks about being jealous. It's one of the first meetings in her sophomore year where she talks about how jealous she is that Calvaxus killed your dad.
Yeah. Oh my God. She wants your like tragedy porn. She wants your story.
She's uninteresting, and that's why she's mad.
And her response to that was be mad at us and not to kill her parents.
Whoa, Adine.
Whoa, Adine, that's the sociopath test.
Kipper Lily came up with the name The High Five Heroes. Lucy was very supportive of it because it mattered a lot to Kipper Lily, but the name The Rat Grinders was pitched by Ivy and O'Sheen, she talks about as being kind of best friends within the group, and that basically Ruben voted for it because he saw how much it was upsetting Kipper Lily, and then Marianne voted for it and refused to explain her reasoning, which seemed to be sort of an ongoing problem with Marianne.
Yeah.
That Marianne would jump on decisions and never sort of join into discourse or debate, just make a call and silently be like, I vote this side.
What an absolute nightmare.
I love that.
Gorga breaks a bench.
The last time they went to the Mountains of Chaos was probably about a week or two after spring break last year.
Right before Lucy died.
Yeah.
In which they actually had a school chaperone because the assignment was seen as being outside of the sphere of their like current ability.
And who was that?
Star Diamond.
Jace.
It's Jace Star Diamond.
Porter.
But is there something to like kind of the thing you guys are talking about with the students who have kind of like mole men? And the person who kind of just got crazy in my bod class that one time for no reason.
For no reason, after you just did like a really cool...
I just did like a really insane...
You did like a pirouette, right? Like a wet pirouette?
A pirouette.
Pirouette.
A pirouette?
Pirouette?
Yeah, that's how some people described it, but you know.
Yeah, the teacher was really moved by it.
It was like a fluid movement.
Was moved,
Yeah, it was
by,
fluid movement.
moved by your movement.
Do you all know? Did somebody tell you?
Baby, that's really good. Ooh, that's cocked. It almost wasn't at 20, but you gotta honor the card. You gotta honor the card. You simply must honor the card. You must honor the card.
But in that voice,
When you start to say the thing, you also...
There's a camera here.
So is following through and saying...
19 plus 13 is 32. Not so funny now! Is it?
I have nothing funny.
I have to bio break to barf. This is so funny. Does it seem like potentially the difference between someone who gets a crystal put in them and is resurrected now with rage, or people who are left with this crazy mark on their chest, did they maybe deny getting to keep living with rage, and Yolanda and Lucy both denied it?
That sounds smart to me.
Kristen Applebee's.
No rolls necessary. No rolls necessary.
Wow. Yolanda's so cool and principled.
Oh my fucking God.
What?
Do you remember my mom was in an adventuring party and she got into a relationship with someone who was already in a relationship and then they said her name and got her kicked out? Was it fucking Bobby Dawn? Who is Bobby Dawn married to?
The chief paladin of the Church of Soul, Pamela Dawn.
We end up doing the Frosty Fair here. Because I heard that there were some. I just heard some rumors at school about like some strange circumstances on it ending up here.
They asked specifically if the tree was a root warden, which we said it was, and after that, everything just got smoothed out.
What's a root warden?
This is a funny thing where we don't have a druid or ranger in the party. I'm gonna need a nature check.
Net 20.
You are fucking kidding me. So you worship a goddess who is a goddess of sylvan places. A root warden tree is a tree that is so magical that it basically goes from being an object to kind of being a creature. The root warden is basically a tree that has a degree of magic to be able to be a sentinel for the trees of an area.
They asked to clean out the basement. That's why all of the dildo machines were out on the lawn.
That's right. Thank you.
And the washing machine.
Yeah, I remember.
I do the exclamation point on it.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
I do the exclamation point thing on the text there.
I reply to the dildo machine one and write again dildo machine.
And I reply to that, look into this.
Did some eyedroppers out on the roots outside just to see if the tree could pick up on them. And it passed whatever test they did. The tree was able
So
to
it absorbed something in the ground.
And
we
it's
get, like, a sample of
about to
that,
be
or-
spring.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
just-
shit.
So when shit blooms, is that gonna be bad?
Is there gonna be like a hate
Yeah.
pollen, rage pollen?
snorted the
What
soil.
was in your shit?
What?
What was in your shit?
Oh my
in your shit?
God, what
Is
is
there
it
anything that you
eating?
see?
Because also,
What
who
was in that
told you?
fried
Okay,
rice?
who told you?
Yeah, there is something, we should clock that,
My shit?
your house, not your shit. Just that.
And you get a text from Galir saying,
No, I don't.
Your mother would love you to check in the attic. There should be a box marked baby clothes.
The most
Ha ha ha.
beautiful pirate ship shaped crib.
Great joke, Kalia. for what?
You get a little heart tap back.
Cut to Fabian on the lawn, just all of that on fire.
You're just burning all your You're just burning all your own baby clothes.
We won't need these. I don't know why he even asked.
I'd love to have you, Elwyn.
She'd love to have you, Aylwin.
Elwyn looks and says, does this invitation extend solely to me or to my 15 cats?
I can make room for them.
I start.
I just don't know what Emily meant by make room. we can make. It just sounded
You guys
so.
kick
It
Kristen
sounded
out.
so sinister.
I
It
stopped-
sounded like there were 15 worse animals that you were going to get rid of.
The point of being like kind of rude to her, but in the way that she likes. So it's not like all like super sweet. and,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
nice outfit, clown.
Oh, you don't like this?
Oh, it looks like shit.
Ah, I understand. Well, I'm trying to dress for the job I have, which is librarian, but dressing like someone who wants the whole world to know that they're desperately alone is another option. No, we're playing. You wear the same tracksuit every day. You know that's not right.
Yeah. I have something in my room.
That simulacrum can cast spells, looks exactly like Kristen, except it's kind of Adine's idea of, it's slightly British because it's an Adine impression of Kristen.
I'm Kristen.
My president. My president.
I'm your president.
They're both naked.
And I'll be in the garage. Completely naked.
Put your clothes on.
I'll be in the garage.
Wait, this is amazing for campaigning. You can literally be in two places at once.
Yes. Are you good at public speaking?
Yes.
You cast Legend Lore on Kipper Lily. You gain no information, which tells you that she is not of legendary importance.
God, I want to tell her that so bad. Hey, what up, bitch? I cast Legend Lore on you and nothing came up.
I know everything. I know absolutely everything.
How?
I am
How? Can I?
What number am I thinking of?
You're not thinking of a number at all.
Right.
I'm instructing the rogues in my own fashion. For many years.
Do you?
She took the tiniest drag.
So tiny. You have another one? You take little.
This is a joint.
Oh shit!
A
Joint and a clove cigarette.
Rock and roll.
Yes.
Can I hit that?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do drugs.
pass, as they say.
We found out that she did not find you. You found her. Are you drinking a
Do
beer?
you have any more of those?
PBR. Are you all right, young lady?
Yeah.
This is the first time you've ever smoked?
No, I've done it a lot of times.
Loser.
I
You, Riz. What's that short for? Rizbert?
Just Riz.
Elizabeth?
Just Riz.
All right. You see,
I thought it was Risbert.
I think he's being shy at his Risbert.
it's a little shy. I would keep young Maisie close to the chest.
Can you text Maisie?
Yeah, will you please text Maisie?
Hey, Maisie. Just checking in. Maybe you wanted to hang out over spring break.
Do you want to take a picture?
Next
Okay,
week,
can I borrow your
Can we get-
glasses?
Can we get as many? Can we get as many beer cans in there?
Yeah.
Hold my hard cream
This
soda.
doesn't look
Yes.
as cool as you think
No.
it does.
All right, the ball. I think I know a thing or two about being cool. Giant tattoo.
Flattering ankle.
Someone put on a playlist and let's get down to it.
That's absolutely.
I said, hey, what's up? Hello.
Incredible.
That's on the list, Adine. It's on the list.
I think you should, bro.
Thank you. What are we calling you second, Kristen?
Kristen.
Oh, yes, but then that's going to
I
be
guess you.
Second Kristen is straight.
Oh no, baby, it's obsessed with second Kristen.
Wow. Real Kristen thinks British people are straight.
Never to hear.
Sorry to disappoint you. Not a single one.
Yeah. You and Maisie are hanging out. Where do you go on your first date?
I'm gonna buy out Crom's Diner and then pay a bunch of Hugh Dog kids to show up and be kind of talk relatively quietly, but also occasionally interact with her and myself in a way that suggests I'm Maximum Legend, but I'm gonna wear a scarf that night and kind of cover up the tattoo because I know I don't need to be a Maximum Legend for her, but it,
The white knuckle control grip you have on this date is insane.
Unbelievable.
I have $20,000. It's going to be perfect.
Because Fig and Fabian, our family is growing.
I am gonna give him a bird.
I think I would just wave a little white flag in the as I kind of come up toward them.
Gertie goes, huh, my nemesis approaches right here, right now.
Great,
We're just gonna roll a d20, add your attack bonus, and she'll add hers.
great. 18 plus 12 is 30.
Shield, sword, swarming bees around. You disarm her.
Oh,
I reach my hand out.
She takes your hand.
All right, we're done. We're fucking done. I'll know if you still have feelings, all right? My bank tells me. I don't know if you'll let me do, but I'm gonna.
Are you crossing out my additional comment?
Wait, what do your additional comments say?
it said good at rogue stuff, but the double fisting cigarettes was a bit much, and I'm making it good at rogue stuff and double fisting cigarettes.
I feel like you guys were just so nice taking me in, and we've all been just so busy. And like, I just didn't want to feel like I was being ungrateful because I was just being so busy all the time. When I am really grateful, I'm not very good at being a kid, I feel like. Like, I don't really know how to do that, but.
I'm really
With some more
sorry.
sprinkles.
Yeah, I'll get some more sprinkles. Good.
And she's a rock star.
Knew
And
that. Knew
she's
that.
security detail. And,
Great. Yeah.
um,
Security detail?
Well, for the president.
For Joe Biden.
She fully breaks the rules and looks at she grabs the sheet from Porter and he goes like, "Hi!" And she goes, "Name of instructor, attractive bard teacher. I can't remember her name.
I know.
It's alliterative. It's Lucille Lullaby. The last name's a type of song. I'm the bard teacher."
But there's an apology in it too. I literally apologized to you in the notes.
He's,
And I give you all fives. All fives.
Additional comments. Zara kept me engaged, and not just because she's a hot goth. After all these years, still not sure if Porter is secretly evil, but smiting is so sick. Fabian's for Corsica Jones is yeah, stabby, stabby.
That's all we do.
For Terpsichore, strongly disagree that teacher prepared for class, but this is the way of dance. Dance is present. Dance is now. One cannot prepare, and by preparing, you've already failed. Also, again, I'm so sorry. Please let me buy you a new shirt.
I really hope that you know I shit on her. Right?
Wait, what happened?
Stop! Everyone stop pretending like they didn't know.
No,
You guys were asking me all that fluid stuff. You said fluid.
This is the first I've heard of it.
I honestly only...
That also counts.
Bobby Dawn comments from Kristen Applebee's. Extremely biased, inappropriate use of class time for preaching. Liar, frumpy, wrong. You see him writing, and he's looking up podcasts. You see him Googling. First of all, you see that he's subscribed to Complicated Women. And just for a moment, as he turns in the mirror, you see a deep, ragged scar on his chest. You see, he looks at the scar, looks in the mirror. His eyes flash red for a second. And that's all for this episode of Dimension 20.
Ooh.